Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Candy Kaboom, and here on my channel we discuss mental health, specifically mine. It is a little bit of a video diary. I was diagnosed with schizoaffective bipolar type, and now newly added, my doctor says to me the other day, I had one of my checkups every 3 months, and she says, well, to make sure I understand, you have a personality disorder as well. And I said, well, I wouldn't be surprised. And I kind of knew which one she was going to say, by borderline personality disorder. Now, if you're unfamiliar with that, I'll probably talk about it more as I learn more. But she was mentioning about like my attachments with different relationships, mostly the unhealthy ones. And it stems around a lot of a sense of abandonment. And I do have that. I was abandoned from my mother at a later age when I first got diagnosed. She says she didn't know what to do with me, and I had nowhere to go. Went with the unhealthy relationship and moved to Connecticut for a year. And I had a daughter when I came back. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up the story. I met somebody in the hospital when I came back because I was in and out of the hospitals. And then he moved in with me just when she was starting to get me back in her life, helping me out with getting a car and an apartment. Moved this young man, in with me, and then we soon later had a child, which she didn't approve of either. So she just left me, um, and then the child was taken away from me and brought more in the hands of grandma, his mother. Um, and it stems from a lot of my father leaving when I was younger, and then back with my mother to my father, and therefore back and forth. And a lot of friendships. I am jealous and have a lot of ties that I break bonds, not necessarily on purpose, but by some of my actions or some of my things that I say and do. Um, and then I feel really uh, bad and feel left in the cold. And why did they do this to me? Um, Also, with changing my hair so much, and I still haven't, it's not cut off. Um, I still change my hair quite a bit, my jobs, changing my identity, and I've got to look into the more things with that. But also newly added is a new medication, but I did read that it does help with borderline personality disorder. This new medication is for my depression, which it's been about 2 weeks, and I can say that it is working. Um, it's the medication is called Lexapro. Exanapam is the something like that is the generic version. Um, it really just helps with. At first, it kicked in so hardcore, and I was up doing stuff. I was already kind of getting into affirmations, listening to meditation music when I go to sleep. I was really getting into that stuff, and then I mentioned the medication that my mom takes it, and my doctor mentioned that it should be good for me. Then did I want to try it? I was hesitant and had to do a little more research, but it definitely gets me out of bed, or was getting me out of bed, doing stuff, and just feeling like myself again. Um, it doesn't change me from being normal, and I still have days that I don't want to get out of bed. Um, like the other day, this morning I did get out of bed. Um, because I'm changing routines up, with back to school. We do our workout routine in the morning about 7 a.m. So it gets me out of bed because I've had enough sleep. I need to get out of bed. Um, but the medication, I think, definitely, I've read also gives more energy to get things done, which I'm trying to work on cleaning my place. I have piles of stuff and I need to work on my organization. Which brings me to my doctor asked me if I had goals, which is great that they asked me if to work on some goals. Um, and I wanted to work on, like I was saying, the organization and my mom says paperwork, but I have a desk at her place and it's disorganized. And I put off doing things sometimes. Now that I know the other day I had to sew a costume for my daughter, and I did it in a couple hours, bang, boom, bang, I knocked it out. So, woohoo. A cat costume, and which is great. We're going to be able to play with it this Thursday. I have mine, and she has hers. And I want to work on relationships and boundaries, healthy relationships and boundaries. This could be with anybody that I just meet or with the relationships that I hold dear to me. Um, and working on a hobby, keeping a hobby and working on it and getting good at it. Like I'm doing crochet, making a dish towel now, and I'd like to get better at it and keep doing it. Right now I get lose interest and lose count very easily, and I'd like to keep it up. My mom also asked me if I wanted to learn swim. That's another hobby that can be done. Or I also mentioned to my therapist about my hula hooping. I always enjoy doing that, and I do it in 15-minute increments sometimes out by my car, but I'd like to get better at doing my tricks and everything. I know cooler weather is better for it rather than the dead of summer, but we only have this weather for so long, so I need to bump it up. Um, I know with my new medication, I was experiencing headaches. That has subsided. I did get one. Was it this morning? I'm not sure, but it really felt like a hangover of sorts, and I think it was yesterday morning. Yeah, it's still early, but and today is October 5th. Uh, no, October 6th. I have a big calendar behind me, but it also has with all my meds, I have a decreased in sexual desires, and um, this new medication a little bit worse on that. Um, and we'll see as time goes. I still got an awesome cat and volunteering, and that's going decent. You know, I'm not the best person they have there, but I think I'm doing a decent job, and the cats and dogs really appreciate it. Um, we'll see next what I want to get into. I wanted to mention that quitting drinking successfully has been great, and it's been almost a month, and I'm looking to go at least to the 23rd, my brother's wedding. And then maybe just once a month, or maybe I'll still quit for a while or good. I don't know. I don't think I necessarily need to, but we'll see. I feel good without it. I'm saving money. Um, the urge has died down, and I found other things to do with my time. Um, it's also been almost a year since I quit smoking cigarettes, and I feel great for that. I do still every once in a while have a craving for them. Um, but so I hope you found this helpful or just interesting. or when you look back at this in the future, you will understand. Oh, actually, I should update. With Clover, my daughter, I looks like I will be getting another visitation day added. Hopefully, Grandma has been a little tired with bringing her back and forth from school, but we suggested to go see Moogie, my mother, um, on Tuesdays and maybe swim class. So I think that'd be great. It's very important to learn how to swim, and we would pick her up and see how that goes. So, yeah, I think it's important for us to keep tabs on each other and always be working forward. Remember to stay safe and drink water. Um, Focus. Think before you act. And stay calm and breathe. All right. This is Candy Kaboom. Over and out.